What you smoking, I believe what you can. What you smoking, I believe what you can. Sing what you smoking, I believe what you can. What you smoking, I believe what you can.
Ladies and gentlemen, what you see right here is some money. Money. Well, I'd recommend money. Yeah, in case give him England stuff like this. Ladies and gentlemen, here are some of the lovely Nubian African products. So you got here some sort of like floating market. This is where ladies love to spend the money of their husbands, if in case.
She's got money.
She go us, right? Get your money. Of course, it's normal. Okay, so now ladies and gentlemen, please, if you look in the front here, you find a big wall is heading behind the trees, and that is to be the old dam. It's getting clear in a minute, but please keep looking to the left hand side, because that's where to be able to see that house, and that's the house of the English designer of the old beginning of the last century. That's the one. So back to the right hand side, that big wall there is with the old dam. So within around we'll be crossing this way from east to west. As you do it now. So please look at this. It's like big bridge to cross between east and west. And you've got here a lovely panoramic view of the whole city of Aswan to right hand side. This is the city which is distinguished with its nature. All of its houses are to be on the top and the bottom of those cliffs. Population of Aswan city is over 600,000 people, and they are a mixture between Nubians and Egyptians. Nubians, they love to live in some certain places. One of their villages is what we see right hand side for Wedirk. Y'all see? That is one of the Nubian communities living across the green in the West Bank. If you look down here, again to the right hand side, you all can see, this is to be the, what we call it, the Nile Cataract. The water cataract, or the Nile Cataract is to be as some sort of waterfalls, not as steep as elsewhere, but if you look down here right hand side, you can tell how the bed of the Nile is sloping gently downwards right hand side. And ancient sailors had to be careful while crossing this cataract. The Nile has 6 cataracts, and this is to be the first one in the south, and the second one is to be on the Sudanese borders. 4 more cataracts are to be located in Sudan. Even Lord Kitchener, when he crossed this place of the river, and that was 1880, he had to be careful, because if to hit the boats with any of the sharp rocks in the bottom is to have a real end of every one of his crew on board. When it was decided to build this old dam, they got to change its course. And what we see just in a second to right hand side is the main passage of water to go from left to right all the way down to the Mediterranean Sea. So this little passage right here, this what was made 100 years ago to get the waters to flow all the way downwards to the Mediterranean Sea. And again, keep looking right hand side, you can see the lock. That's where boats could cross. Look at this right hand side, please. This is a little lock where boats could cross at that time. And now we are in the West Bank, so we carry on driving for another 10 minutes till we reach the Hada. Okay, so welcome to the lovely gardens of Lord Kitchener, your commander who came from England in 1880, who made his way all the way from England and down to the on River Nile to go to Sudan. The reason that he made his way to Sudan at that time because there were some rebels against the British occupation, because you know that both of Egypt, and Sudan were occupied for about more than 70 years. So Kitchener came all the way to Sudan. On the way back, he decided to build his second house on this island. Okay, lovely plants and trees you see around the place right here. A lot of the trees are to be tropical, and you never see that again in Egypt. It is an island of about 17 acres of land. It is very well located in the beds of south of the city and west as well. The contrast between here, the desert, and the water in the middle is really fantastic. Best way to see as much as possible is when you go in free time in the west. You enjoy that lovely contrast. You walk down on the track, then get yourself in the middle, then straight to the exit, because that is only the entrance, but exit is the other side right there. Please don't come back here again. Exit is opposite side, easy to find when you just find the coffee shop. Okay, coffee shop is marked the exit. When you get there to the exit, okay, you will see some mausoleum on the west bank. It's a mausoleum on the cliff, and that is the mausoleum of the Aga Khan.
well, one of the oldest men of the 20th century. He's got his mausoleum being built on the West Bank. And when you get to the other end, or the exit was there, be able to see only one building. It's like quite obvious because you can tell from its dome on the top. It is a Muslim Albanian. That man who loved the garden in Egypt, he loved the city, and he died in 1977. All right, so let's go. Let's do about half an hour for that thing to see. Now is roughly about 12:20. So up to make it up to 10 to 1 place. If in case you would like to visit the a model in that building, you can go left hand side to look at the scale model of these gardens, and then make yourself out to go and see as much as possible. Okay, so 10 to 1 we're going to meet at the other side, back on the boat for lunch. Sono later.